Hi lovely people, welcome back. We are doing a clearing on the spine. We're starting with the cervical vertebrae, 1 to 7 at the back of the neck. So set your intention to receive the healing and let's get started, shall we? Right. Okay, we ready? Yeah, let's have a look. Cervical vertebrae, 20 positive, 40 negative. We're at light status level, which is quite low down. So let's get the high self teams, your high self teams, to do the initial clearing on your vertebrae for your highest good. This is just the cervical vertebrae, the vertebrae at the back of your neck. So it's 1 to 7. This is a very brief clearing, of course, not an in-depth clearing. I've cleared the spinal cord and the nervous system before, but this is the vertebrae particularly that we're looking at, and I think it was a request from a long time ago, but it's good to get this because, you know, we carry such a lot on our back, and so many people have issues with their backs. So I'm not going to go through every single vertebrae. We're just doing a very brief group SRT clearing, but your teams will know what to do for you. So as an initial clearing, they're clearing quite a lot here. I hope you're all keeping well and looking after yourselves. Certainly an interesting time in the world, isn't it? Still clearing a lot. So a lot of clearing is done at this moment, and also in the mop-up process. This is where the bulk of the clearing takes place as well, in the mop-up. It's slowing down now. Okay, right, where are we going first then? Looks like chart 12. Okay, dysfunctional God consciousness at spirit level and miasm of spirit. So we'll just ask that those are cleared and the miasms are cleared back to 8 generations there. The miasm's like fault in the programming, usually carried in the RNA, which is like the messenger of the DNA. So, for example, I used to get, in bioresonance testing, I used to get miasms come up quite frequently at one stage of tuberculosis. And it came up a few times with bioresonance testing for me, and it was easy enough to correct, but it was carried in the RNA. And so members of my family going back a few generations had tuberculosis. And I know that for a fact as well. So that energy being carried through the RNA in my body, so it gets passed down through the DNA, and then the RNA is like the messenger. That's this very, very simplistic explanation of it. I'm sure if there's any scientists out there, they'll probably correct me. Okay, chart 18, higher level blocks. Blocks from God over Sun. Anything else? Okay, let's clear those blocks from God over Sun. So this is where the Lords of Karma work. It usually means there's a cycle that's completing when we get directed here. Okay. Chart 23 is spiritual realms. We're just going through a very, very simplistic process for this clearing, but it seems to be still quite powerful for people. So genetic DNA and core beliefs, absolutely. So let's just, that sort of ties in with what I was just talking about. Let's clear the genetic DNA and core beliefs. I love it how it all comes together. Okay. Anything else? Doesn't seem to be anything else. It's like a short clearing. Let's just go to the healing charts here. Is there anything we need to clear on the spine or the back on gate 10? Can we do a general clearing on gate 10? Do we want to do a general clearing on gate 10? No. Gate 10 is spine back problems, so there's nothing that needs to be looked at there. Let's just look at my glands and organs chart to see if there's anything coming up that's remotely connected. No. Okay. Do we need to go through the individual vertebrae, C1, C2, C3? No, we don't. Okay. Let me just look at some other charts that I have and see if there's anything we need to look at. Do we need to look at anything on here? No. Okay. It's a bit difficult when it's a group clearing that we can't really go into any more detail than that. Is there anything else we need to clear that's remotely related to the cervical vertebrae as a group clearing? No. Should we just go to mop up? Yeah. Let's just go and do a quick mop up for you then. That's the thing, when you're clearing for a group, everybody's going to have their own different individual experiences and DNA and RNA and everything else. So you can only do a very vague clearing. But we have to trust the teams that they know what they're working with on the other side. So we're setting the intention that anything that can be cleared from the cervical vertebrae for your highest good is cleared. Any emotions, any stifled energy, anything that's in your RNA, DNA, miasms, that's inherited ancestrally, anything that you've brought through from any other lifetime that can be shifted at this time and cleared for your highest good and for your highest benefit. Anything that's connected, anything that's stored there in the cervical vertebrae, anything at all that can be shifted for you for your highest good. Let's just ask the teams to clear those for you, so that your cervical vertebrae is in full alignment. Obviously, this doesn't replace visiting an expert in this field. And for me, experts in this field are chiropractors, osteopaths, people that have really done the training. Into the spine, physiotherapists, musculoskeletal therapists. These clearings never replace qualified medical advice. You know how it is. I have to say these things. It's a lot clearing. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. And often this just helps make your treatment that you're having with your qualified professional even more effective as well, or it can open the door for someone to come in. This is the wonderful thing about SRT, it's clearing the pathway. Also maybe worth checking a body code practitioner as well. If you're on TikTok, I might be running out shortly because we're at a 9.5 minute. Oh, it's slowing down now. Okay, is it done? Okay, is there anything else to clear? I think there's something else to clear. Is there anything else to clear? Yes. Can you show me what it is? So TikTokers, I'm afraid you might have to go to YouTube to finish off the clearing. Chart 18 again. Blocks from accounts within 2,000 levels. and beings of God consciousness level blocking. So let's just clear those away again. We're clearing cycles here. I used to find when I had some emotion coming up, obviously my throat chakra, that my whole neck would get really, really stiff. And that's how I could always tell something was coming up and getting stuck at that throat chakra level. Perhaps I'll just take a quick look at the throat chakra as well whilst I'm here. Okay. Anything else? No, let's just have a look at the throat chakra. 0 positive, 100 negative. Yeah, can we clear out the throat chakra as well, please, for everybody? Just bring it out. So I set the intention that front and back of the throat chakra there is perfect spin, perfect density. And what's the other thing? Perfect projection. And that the throat chakra is brought into perfect harmony and in full alignment with the other chakras, again for your highest good. It's clearing a lot. Let's just really move that energy along for you. Let's go through and really clear that. Wow, there's loads clearing. So I do hope you find the benefits from this. Right, that's better already. Okay, what's the throat chakra running at now? Great. Is there anything else to clear? Having cleared that, yes. Show me, please. 6A. We've got a master program that needs shifting after that. Okay, inside left. Abuse. Anything else? Does it have other lifetime roots for people? Yeah, let's just clear all abuse, all master programs, all discordant energy, all imprints, anything remotely connected to abuse. Clearing that away, please. At all levels of consciousness, at DNA, RNA, all levels, all particles, everything everywhere. All for your highest good. Quick drink of tea. Gosh, it's clearing a lot. Yeah, suddenly slowed down again. Wonderful. Right, anything else that needs to be cleared connected to the cervical vertebrae, C1 to C7? No. Are we done? Yeah, okay, let's see where we are. 100 positive, 0 negative. That feels lighter, much lighter. Radiant Love New Paradigm. Yay! There we go, another one done. And as always, don't do too many of these clearings all at once. And I will see you on the next clearing. Bye.